Hello, welcome to a quick start demonstration of the customer relationship system. My name is Scott Matson. Here's my contact information. The best way to get in touch with me is email, or feel free to connect to me via LinkedIn. I'm going to start with the CRS application right here. This is some very powerful search capabilities right here. You can do full or partial information in any of these attributes. I'm going to do part of a last name, do a search, and I'm going to go ahead and remove it and show all. I only have 3 records on the demo system just to play with. I'm going to select this individual. We're in the home view right here. I'm going to view the addresses. Shows all the individuals at the address. This is important when you're contacting the individual to be sure you may want to talk to the male or the female at the address. This would be a good way to choose that. Here's the call history. This person has been called 1 time, got a busy signal. This is the time zone, the time of this person in their time zone. So it's after 8 a.m., so the call buttons are available. Before 8 a.m. and after 9 p.m. the call buttons go away because the FTC, Federal Trade Commission rules say you can't contact people after those hours. I mean, you could always pick up the phone and call them, but through the application you would be blocked. So I'm going to go ahead and place a call right now, and I'm going to go ahead and say no answer this time. It automatically puts in a date and time to call back, set on business rules that you set up. I'm going to hang up the call, go back to call history. There is the new call that I just placed. Contact history shows every contact for this person, whether it be telesales, email, direct mail, whatever, any incoming or outbound communications with this person would be recorded here. This is attendance history. If they would have attended an event, that information would show here. This is comments, customer comments. You can add comments. The department will be recorded, so you could review sales comments, order comments, customer service comments, compliance comments, whatever. I'll just enter a test comment just to show you, and it keeps track of the user, date and time of that comment. This is the ticketing system. This is for creating customer service tickets. I'm going to create a ticket. The ticket category I'm going to set up as log-on issue. I'm going to say he can't log on. Party 1. Follow up. I'm going to say it's an open ticket. I'm going to assign it to myself, and I'm going to say please fix ASAP. I'm going to save the ticket. Now normally that ticket was assigned to me. The email would come to me with a link to the ticket so I could easily resolve that ticket. Briefly on here you have the do not contact information. You could enter any of the do not contact information and save it, or change the address. I'm going to go on to orders. I'm going to create a new order. I'm going to go ahead and add a bundle. I'm going to add 1 bundle. Here are the products contained within that bundle. Quantity, unit price, discount, shipping, tax, so forth. Order total is $34. I'm going to go ahead and go into payment entry. Here's the billing address, the shipping address, the payment method, the credit card information, so forth. I'm just going to key in the payment amount just to save some time. All this would be encrypted, and it would be you would only be able to see the last 4 digits of the credit card information, and some of this other stuff would be blocked depending on your security. Right now on this demo server we're all set up as an admin, so we see everything, and we can go ahead and close the order, and we can do a manager approval and compliance approval. Obviously wouldn't be able to do that depending on security. So that's order entry very quickly. I'm going to go back to the main menu. Here's a customer service ticket view. This is where the customer service person would sit here and view the tickets. They could look at open tickets. They could make sure tickets are being resolved. They could actually contact the people. They could add comments to tickets if they wanted. This is campaign management system. In this system I have 4 telesales campaigns set up. Win, backup, sell, acquisition, renewal. I'm going to go ahead and open up the renewal campaign. You can see some of the attributes saying this is a telesales campaign. The campaign type is renewal, description, creative code, offer code, drop dates, analysis start and end date, and telesales call script. All this is really important for campaign reporting to get a ROI on your campaign. Okay, I'm going to go into database maintenance. We're signed on as guest, so I'm going to come into guest. You can see the guest is allowed 100 maximum leads. That means they're allowed 100 leads in their sales book before they'll stop feeding leads to this person. And at that point, they're going to have to work these leads. You can set it up to whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Employee skills. This person has 4 skills. I'm going to go ahead and add a new skill, upsell. I'm going to add 25 maximum leads. Again, they can have 25 upsell leads in their book of business before they're forced to work them in order to get new leads fed to them. This is the employee access. I recommend you don't play with that in the demo mode. Everybody's set up as administrator. Also, if you change anything every day, the system is wiped. All the data you enter is wiped out and reset to the same starting point. Go into lead management application. Here's a batch example that would be set up. This is a batch of leads for telesales. This happens to be a renewal campaign. You can view these leads. There's 3 individuals in this batch. None of them have been contacted yet. You can actually come in here and assign the lead to somebody if you want. I could assign it directly to me. I could give it a call outcome if I wanted, or I could remove it from somebody's book of business. Say somebody's sick and you want to assign the lead to somebody else, might be a valuable lead. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to come back to the sales book. Right now I don't have anything in my sales book. I'm going to get a new lead, and that's based on my rules, my skills, the leads I have in my sales book, and I was able to pull this lead to work. So I'm going to go ahead and call this individual. So here's the lead. It's a renewal lead. Here's a call script. You have up to 8,000 characters that could be in this call script. I'm going to go ahead and disposition this call as a busy signal. Automatically throws in the date and time that this call will be recycled. I'm going to go ahead and hang it up. Let's look at the call history. Now we've got the renewal campaign. We actually know the batch that the campaign came from, and that it's a busy signal in the call duration, start and end times. Okay, I'm going to go back to the book of business. Now you can see this is in green. That means it's a future contact that I need to contact today. This also could be interfaced into Outlook Calendar. I'm going to go ahead and get another new lead just to show you there's another lead. I'm just going to go ahead and work it. I'm going to say it's a no answer, and I'm going to go ahead and hang it up. I'm going to go back to my book of business. And I think I set this up correctly where it says no leads available. Even though there were 3 leads in that batch, I limited it to 2 leads. And the reason that feature is in there is you don't want some salesman coming in first thing in the morning and burning through all your leads. You want to limit the number of leads. If you want, you could put 9999 in there, and they could pull as many leads as they want. Leads could also be allocated by area, like zip code, MSA, or state, depending on, if a salesman happens to have a region. Okay, that's very quickly review of all those features. We went over the CRS system, lead management for the sales managers or salesmen interface with the system. There's also a product shipping system right here. You can look at that. You can create pick lists online real time, which is kind of nice. There's an event registration system. If you have people registering for anything, you could use this application. It would be branded to your company. Right now it's not branded. I'll just show you. It's just a blank screen, but you could have that branded to your organization. This is attendance and sales tracking. It's very similar in all the features to the CRS system, except this would happen at an event. So you would be at an event and you would be recording attendance and sales happening at the event. You could look into, here's your event, this happens to be this event location. You look at the location, you have different things about the location, location details, rooms, different things about the location. You could have, Here's the actual event. You can actually assign employees to events. I'm going to assign myself to this event. So I'm assigned to work this event. I would get an email that I've been assigned to this event. Just some different features of the attendance tracking system. Again, this is tracking attendance at events with a full point of sale. There are reports. The reports don't work on the demo server, but there are reports along with the system. And that's a very quick introduction to the system. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to connect to me. Email is my best communication method. Thank you very much.